Hi, it's Brad here. I need to come up with some sort of good opening, but I need something that doesn't sound incredibly stupid. I mean, Teresa's got the howdy, 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 but it's just, that's hers. I don't want to steal it.
Just tell everybody what a big baby you are.
And I'm a big baby.
You are
Okay?
a big baby.
You know, it's funny because when I'm in a retail situation, I can act like Mr. Fantastic, but I'm basically very, very shy inside. So, and she's rolling her eyes at me. hmm So I
You
just,
wanted me to stay out here while you did this. This is what you
yes,
get.
yes, I did.
You get what
So,
you get and you don't throw a fit. All right, now I'll leave you alone.
okay. I wanted to show you some of the stuff that I've completed, and we're going to be listing some of this stuff on Etsy, and we should have it listed by Monday evening. And so, just to kind of show you a little bit what you have in mind, or what we have in mind, I showed this once before, but here is, okay, I'm going to have to do it like this so it fits in the frame. But here is the double pick, and this is done on pine, and this has got a gunstock finish, and this is, each of these holes is 4 inches in diameter, so it can accommodate most pictures. And then the back, as you can see, there's that. And then this can either be done as a square or as a diamond, and I'll explain here in a few minutes, but that's the Jellybean. And this is also done in the gunstock finish to go with the double holer. And then I just finished this one yesterday, and this is octagon, and that was my mom, and she passed away in 2019, and I wanted to do something very, very nice with her pick. So I just wanted to show you what we've got done. This is a pecan stain, and just to show you all what's going on, we're looking at, it's going to take me 2 weeks from the time I get the picture to the time I have it in the mail out to whomever, if you're interested in buying it. The double one, it takes two 4-inch pictures, and the double one will be $55. And like I said, it takes about 2 weeks from the time I get the picture to the time I have it in the mail back to you. This one is, I took the measurements. The double is 6 inches high by 12 inches long, and like I said, each hole is 4-inch diameter. And then the octagon, which is mom, and this one is 7.5 inch by 7.5 inch, and again with a 4-inch hole, and that one will be $40. And then the square, it can either be done as a diamond or as a square, whichever you prefer. And this one will also be $40. And get the resin pour. In order to do one of these, I will need you to send us a picture of what you want, and the size of the hole and everything, and we can customize them. We can distress the wood. Let me show you another project, and this is the very first of the birdhouses I did. And since this design, I went with after this I went with a 2-holer, and there is a piece in between the 2 holes. You've got the higher one and the lower one, and the roof is a little bit less of a tilt than this one to accommodate enough space for both holes. And it does have a perch top and bottom. This perch got broken off in the move, but normally it's I believe it's either 1.5 inch or 2-inch long perch. So, but this is done in the pecan stain, and as you can see, we've kind of distressed the wood. And if you're interested in one of these, I can custom make one for you, and that would be $50. So what we're planning on is after the first of the year, there's other designs, other things that I want to do. I want to do a diamond-shaped birdhouse and use the resin pour in the back so you can actually look into the birdhouse, if that's something that people might be interested in. We're looking at doing some boxes, like jewelry boxes and stuff. So we're just, I love the design of woodworking, and that's where I have the most fun, and then put it together and build what I have. So, but that's what we're looking at doing between now and Christmas. So, if anybody is interested, you've got there's an email address down below, and also we are going to get this stuff put in the Etsy store. So, another thing I've been working on, and I absolutely love this. One of the problems that I've been having is I have familial tremors, and the doctor examined me, and she did determine that it's not Parkinson's, but my mom had these tremors, and just trying to hold your hand steady, which there's a lot of things I've had to quit doing. I used to love to shoot. I used to love to shoot rifles, and I used to love to shoot bows. But with the hand tremors, it makes it too hard to do. And in fact, writing, just the simple act of writing has, it's become very, very difficult. And Teresa got me this really, really cool thing. And it's, I thought I had one right here, but it's a styrofoam tube that you can slip a pen inside, and that way it gives you a bigger thing to grab onto while you're when you're writing, and that's helped quite a lot. A lot of people I've seen, they will use those for silverware, like for eating, because it's too hard to just grab onto the little little handles, and getting old is kind of a bitch, but it's much better than the alternative. I look at a lot of the people I went to school with. In fact, I graduated from high school in 1978. I know, way back then, and there's a lot of people I went to school with that are no longer alive, it's really kind of sad, but there are no guarantees in life. So what I was getting to before I got off on my little tangent is a lot of the stuff that I used to do I can't do anymore, but I always do everything I can to find a way around. And with a lot of the rock tumbling, I used to do some jewelry wrapping, and I never really did enough of it to get very, very good. But now that I've got more and more hand tremors, it's really, really difficult for me to do jewelry wrapping on small pieces. In fact, the other day I did an arrowhead, and I'm not even going to show that one. It turned out really bad. So what I'm going to do, Teresa was nice enough to order me some resin molds, and what I'm going to do is some of these, the smaller stones, is I'm going to set them in resin. And what's really cool about the molds is they have a hole in the top, so I won't need to drill and put an eye screw in it or anything like that. Those can be used as a necklace, or if you have a bunch of them, if you want to do a wind chime. And that's going to be another one of these projects that'll probably happen. I don't think it's going to happen in time for Christmas, but I will do everything I can. But I did want to show you some of the stuff. I've got two tumblers. I've got two cylinders going with the rocks I'm tumbling, and I have two different sizes. And this is the larger size, and I do have the smaller size. There's 4 steps of tumbling that you go through, and there's a coarse grit, there's a fine grit, There is a pre-polish, and then there's a polish. And then after the polish, you can run it for a couple days with Barkeeper's Friend. You just put the rocks in there, put some Barkeeper's Friend and water, and tumble it for a couple days, and then take ivory soap, just the bar ivory soap, and then polish it up with the ivory soap, and it turns out just absolutely incredible. But I kind of wanted to show some of the rocks I got going on, because I am very excited about these. And a lot of these rocks either I have found, or there's some of them that I've actually ordered, and I don't remember which is which, but it's like this one here, and this isn't very shiny, but sorry, this one here, let me tilt the camera down a little bit. This piece of petrified wood. What I used to do when we lived in Wyoming is I would look at the, you know, the in the parking lots, you know, where they've got the demarcations between this lot and that lot, where they'll have a bunch of gravel. And so what I would do is I'd look through the gravel, and there was so much petrified wood available out there that I'd grab these big pieces of petrified wood, and then when I got home, I'd put them in a cloth bag and take them out back with my sledgehammer and just beat the tar out of them until I get smaller pieces to work with, and make some very, very interesting designs. But one of the things I wanted to show you is, like I said, after 2 polishings, this one doesn't look like much. But I wanted to show you what it looks like, because this will give you an idea of the change. Is I just drop it in water, and you can see the difference, how the colors just jump out at you. And then after it's done polishing, that's what's going to look like, you know. And here's another piece of petrified wood. I keep wanting to push it closer to the camera. And then this petrified wood, that shows what it's like. And this is a piece of obsidian. And where we were at in Wyoming, there's not a lot of obsidian, but you get close to Yellowstone and there is a ton of obsidian up there. But this obsidian is just going to be absolutely beautiful. And then here is another, I don't remember what this stone is, but here's another stone, and let me drop it in the water. And you know, the shine on it is just going to absolutely bring out the colors. And this is one where what I'll do is once I'm finished polishing this, I'll probably just glue a cap on this and have it as a small pendant. But you know, I love the way these capture the light. And that's just a piece of quartz, and it's semi-translucent. But you know, some of these are just going to be absolutely beautiful. But you see here along where you can really see the white. But once you drop it in water, it's really going to bring out the colors. And see, this one, this didn't do it justice. And here is the last piece I wanted to show you. But you know, you can see how those are going to just shine up absolutely beautifully. So I'm excited about this. The whole project with tumbling is, I like to run them with each step. I like to do 2 weeks at a time, except for the final polishing step, where I use the Barkeeper's Friend, and I'll usually do that for 3 days. But each step takes 2 weeks, so you're looking at about 2 months from start to finish. Another thing, once I get everything sorted out, you know, we're still looking through all the stuff we moved with, and so once I get it all sorted out, what I might end up doing is put several rocks together in a lot sale and just sell the rocks, because I've got I've got so many rocks that I will never ever be able to sell. Some of them are I do have some gemstones in there. There's some that you can order. I know you can order from Amazon, where you can order like a 5 pound box of rough cut gemstones, and it's really neat because you never know what you're going to get out of those, and I love doing that. So, but that's what we got going on, and Theresa's she'll be here tomorrow to talk with you guys, and I don't remember exactly what she was planning on. I don't know if tomorrow's show and tell for her or not, but this is what we got going on. So it's getting kind of cool today. It's I don't think it got above 60 degrees today, and it's kind of spitting a little bit of rain, but I'm really glad that the weather's getting a lot cooler, and we got the puppies. Charlie, whenever we let him outside, he'll go stand on the back steps, and he'll look to the west and bark once, and he'll look to the east and bark once, and then look at there to the north and just let out a big old long howling bark, and he thinks he's Billy Badass, and nobody has to know that he's the big baby. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments, and I will do my absolute best to answer. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I think Theresa fell asleep because I'm just that boring. So we will talk to you later. So give everybody our love. Bye.